Robert, I wanted to tell you, I thought about you about 3 weeks ago in Dubai. I had my very first boxing match.
Oh,
And I had been training martial arts for over 20 years, but I'd never actually gone into the ring. And that always used to eat at me. And I'm not getting any younger. I just turned 54. And I decided I was going to jump in with a real boxing match, no headgear. And they shipped in some 28-year-old punk kid from London. They wanted to knock my block off. All right. And at the
in
way,
Dubai.
what's that? In Dubai. Yeah, it's actually called Crypto Fight Night. They kind of follow the crypto events around the world. It's become quite popular. And so at the weigh-ins, he comes in and we're facing off and he just pushes me and like tries to attack me. So like he's going crazy on me, Robert. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell am I doing? Like, what did I get myself into? And 24 hours before the fight, I started to really, ask myself hard questions like, what am I doing? I went to a dark place. And your quote resonated in my mind. The difference between a rich person and a poor person is their relationship with fear. Now, in this case, rich and poor didn't mean monetary per se, but it meant the kind of life I'm going to live. And I knew that if I could get through this hurdle and show up in that ring, that I would be a richer person somehow. And Robert, it was live stream around the world. My kids are watching, everybody's watching, but I'm going in and this is the guy that could take out, the mayor of London, Brian Rose, right? This. And he said before, I'm going to take everything away from you. And so I'm leaving my flat that night, Robert, and I'm thinking, am I going to wake up in a hospital? What's going to happen? I don't know. Getting in was probably one of the harder things I ever did. But as soon as that bell rang and a couple of my shots landed, I was like, okay, I got this. And we went 3 hard rounds. It was amazing. But like something changed in me that night. And by going through that fear, I became kind of a rich man somehow. And I was thinking a lot about you. So thank you for that, Robert.
Thank you. That's very stoic. You know what I mean? I'm just going to get through it.
Yeah. It was, in retrospect, Robert, I'm so glad that he pushed me in the weigh-ins and he dialed it up because it meant the payout was all the better. And now in the future, when I'm in a fearful situation, I can always go back to this and say, you know what? It's going to play out just like this did. My brain's going to put all these fears in my head. It's going to try to talk me out of doing this and play small, like so many people do with their wealth, right? They play small, they're scared of everything, and they just do whatever they were taught. Or you could push through it and realize that 99% of that is just nonsense. It's a very low probability of happening, and we're only going to learn by taking action. And so now I've got this lesson in my back pocket, and it's going to make me richer, and it's going to make me a better teacher, and it's going to help me impact the world more. So yeah, thanks, Robert.
What the London Real Investment Club actually does for you, it gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals: a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals. And that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best and hope you come join us.
Congratulations, man. That's stepping into anybody ever stepped into that ring. It's a big step.
And now I got the bug. I think I'm going to do a rematch now in October. I want to go back in again because I see this as a growth opportunity. Who knows, Robert? Maybe this is what God wants me to do, because a lot of people watch that and they get inspired by that. So many people, I'm talking about old ladies as well, were like, Brian, knock him out. And everybody had a position and they were looking at that. And a lot of people came up to me and said, Brian, I'm 40 years old. And if you can do that, what can I do? And it was just amazing. So in a weird way, Robert, maybe that is what God wanted me to do, is just go do that. And the downside, okay, some things could have happened to me, but the upside was so much more. So look, I'm still learning. And yeah, Robert, I just want to say that I really cherish our friendship. And I'm just so glad the world gave us Robert Kiyosaki. And like I said, so many people around the world appreciate you. I think you know that, but I just always want to report back whenever I mention your name, and I mention you in all sorts of circles. Everybody just says, oh, wow. They know who you are, and they have tremendous respect for you because you taught them something. You gave them something that they know is real, just like the assets you tell us to invest in. They know what you tell them is real. It's like you said, Rickard said, you don't need a PhD in finance to know that the book Rich Dad Poor Dad is talking about real, and people get that. Yeah.
So thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing God's will by teaching.
It's so true. It's so true. Robert, I can't wait to see you again. Let's do this in person next time. For people, they should follow you on X, right? That's where you put a lot of your stuff. That's where you post about what you're doing. It's The Real Kiyosaki, right? Yeah.
We just keep going. That's all there is.
I know. And when I see your smile, I'm just going to think about how I can keep going. So yeah, Robert, thanks for putting the word out there. For everybody here, please go out, just buy some real assets. Even if it's a tiny little bit, it'll start you on that path, and go look into a few of these things, and also strap in and be ready for what's coming. So thanks, Robert. I appreciate you. I hope to see you soon as well.
Love God's work.
Let's go do God's work.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.